Hello, Chris.
Hello, good morning, Charles.
Good morning. What is it we're hearing about the call for the postponement or cancellation of the presidential elections in Akwa Ibom State?
Well, it is true. It is true. It was yesterday evening that the APC addressed a press briefing calling for the cancellation of the Saturday elections. The press briefing was addressed by the chairman of the party, the state chairman of the party, Amadou Atai, and allegations made included that the result sheets in all most parts of the state. That's the allegation, and they said there were irregularities in many places, and apart from calling for the cancellation of the election, they have also called for the removal of the resident electoral commissioner in the state, Mr. Austin Okodia. That is the situation, and the party said the state chairman said the party has already sent a letter to the national headquarters of the PDP and INEC protesting the conduct of the election and making those just mentioned.
So what has been the response of the PDP and probably the Independent National Electoral Commission to the allegations being raised here?
Yes, the allegation first was raised on Saturday during when the election was still on. I talked to the governor of the state, Fabio, who spoke on it. At the time, the allegation was the elections were still going on, and so the governor said he is not a staff of INEC, and so he could not say anything on whether there were result sheets or not. But he said also that it was too early for APC to ask to raise that question at that time, since the elections were still going. In fact, at the time the allegation was first raised on Saturday, it was during the accreditation exercise. So the governor said it was too early since the elections had not conducted yet, and that result sheet would be the last to come, and that he raised more questions why the APC raised that alarm when it was not yet time for the result sheet to be seen, that INEC was in charge of the situation. So I made efforts to get to INEC, to the REC, and the appeal to the INEC. There's no proof. I could not, even as of yet, and last night, INEC, there was no one from INEC. We were at the INEC office until late in the night. There was nothing from INEC yet. And so that's the situation. But during the elections, I was in New York. I went to other senatorial districts. From the time of accreditation to when voting was on, and where we went, I did not see. I saw that accreditation was going on from Barracks was here. That is in Uyo, and we went to Nsirubium. We went to Akwa Ibom, where we spoke to Senator Ita Enang, who said at his unit there was a problem, and after when he the allegation was made, I went to Nsulubi, the country home of the APC candidate, Mr. Mana Okonomana, to speak with him on the allegation, but our crew was prevented from getting into his house to talk with him. He apologized because he said he did not know why that happened. So that's the situation.
Can I ask you, Chris, in the process of moving around Akwa Ibom and actually reporting, did you visit polling units and did you make an attempt to actually verify if there were result sheets at the polling units you visited?
As at the time we moved around, in fact, the allegation came much later when we returned to Timbudam, the governor's unit, Ukana Ward, as the governor's village. It was then that what was going on. So the issue of the result sheet actually came out there, and so I went straight to the government to answer it. But all along, when we went around, even the INEC people then we met said there was no problem. The first person I spoke with was the APC agent, and then the second one was the PDP agent at Barracks Road when we started moving. And so that's the situation. We at that time...
And both of them at that point, let me just get clarity, both of them at that point, the APC agent and the PDP agent said to you that there was no problem. They were satisfied that materials were available for voting and for the rest of the process.
Yes, at that time. But you know, obviously, one cannot be at all places, everywhere at the same time. So where we were, where we went to, there was no problem. But the areas, they mentioned some other areas that we could not visit. Some of the areas outside the Uyo, and so we could not reach them at that time. So well, we are not sure, but there, where we were, there was no problem.
Now, as it stands at the moment, what exactly is going on in Akwa Ibom State? Yes, of course, the APC has raised issues and objections to the conduct of the polls, but then what is happening now? Do we have collation of results going on at the moment?
Yes, collation is on at the INEC office. We were there from yesterday very early until late last night, as I told you. And so collation was still going on. In fact, I left INEC office straight to attend the press briefing that they called that we are talking about. So, but generally, the state is peaceful. There's no problem. What has happened is an allegation that today, this morning, the first thing I want to do is to get to the PDP chairman in the state and get his reaction to this, and see also if INEC speaks.
Now, in spite of the allegations the APC have raised, do you see or have you seen their agents at the collation centers?
Yes, no, I didn't see agents there. I didn't see at INEC office. At INEC office, everyone was inside. They said they were doing their collation. They were doing collation.
Yeah, but the question is, did you have APC agents witnessing the collation of results or monitoring the collation of results?
No, we were not. It was inside. In fact, after they did it at, first of all, the first level is the senatorial district. But yesterday, while we were still at INEC office, because we thought that the results were already at INEC office, INEC headquarters, so all of us were there. But it was much later in the night that they said some of the electoral districts announced the results at the senatorial level, and we are not sure of the result. That's why I said I want to confirm as soon as I leave here now to INEC office. I want to confirm before being the final position.
Chris, I'm trying to get a bit of clarity regarding the process of the collation of votes in Akwa Ibom. Where is the collation center? Did you manage to go there? And if you did you get in? And were you able to see if APC agents were actually taking part and observing the process as is required by the law?
The collation centers apart from you, have the one at the one we tried to get is the one in Benin, which is the closest to you. Before we got there, like I told you, because we were not fully informed, we thought that the collation had been done as at Saturday night, only to find out that there were the results were just the process was still going on at the time. So while we were in New York, collation was on there, and then before we got there, there was an announcement from what they said, but I'm here to confirm that now.
All right, thank you very much, Chris. You just keep an eye on things, and, well, as soon as anything else develops, we'll get back to you.